This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. A lot of you have asked me to cover this, so I'm going to. Just because it needs to be covered. This is just getting closer and closer to the mark of the beast, this type of technology that they are pushing onto people. The blurring of the lines of what is real and what is augmented reality. It gets more bizarre and more bizarre, but the masses just love this stuff. They eat it up. They're excited for this new technology. So it shouldn't surprise anyone that the iPhone X, which has been released, or at least the video and stuff have come out for today, and the pricing, it shouldn't surprise anyone. For starters, X, now I know they're saying it's the 10-year anniversary, but the X is a very occultic number. The X, which stands for the transformation, for the Antichrist. That is what the X stands for to the occult. It shouldn't surprise anybody that this has that type of technology where you can pay and do things without doing anything more than showing your face and having it read your eyes and scan your face. But should it surprise anybody, for starters, that it's listed at $999, $666? I've covered this early on in my channel, and I re-uploaded it to my backup channel about Steve Jobs, about the first Apple computer, which was sold for $666. And the story behind it was just some made-up crap about how they liked the guy liked consecutive numbers. I mean, all right in your face. This technology is coming through Apple. This technology is here. And this technology is what people are asking for. So now, as we get closer and closer to the mark of the beast, we're seeing these smartphones become so smart that they're flat out telling you that this is the predecessor to the microchip. Even in this commercial for the iPhone X, saying that it's the smartest chip in the world, in any smartphone. Now they're using this technology so people no longer have to use a password and sign in with a password, because the camera itself, the phone itself, will read your face. And people are loving this. Oh, just look, I don't have to type in a word. All I have to do is just let it scan my retina and scan my face with this Face ID technology. And it'll unlock my phone. My face is my password. Oh, wait, but there's more. I can pay with my face. Cashless society, right? I've talked about that numerous times. We're headed towards a cashless society. We already have one for the most part. We know what the cryptocurrencies are out there. We know about PayPal and all this electronic currency. That the millennials don't want to carry wallets anymore. We see the microchip now in the credit cards. This is all predecessors for the microchip. For transhumanism, for all of this stuff that they are pushing, that they want, people are going to be clamoring for it. And listen, I've talked about it on this channel many times, talking about Pokemon Go, talking about this nonstop push for superheroes, because that's how they're going to push all of this. Hey, get a chip. Hey, get this type of technology, a computer inside. You could be your own superhero. They're pushing it now. Look at this. Emoji yourself is something that they're pushing in this new iPhone, where it completely scans your face and turns you into an emoji, and you talk as if you're whatever this thing is. Some sick-looking monkey, right? And a unicorn. This is all predecessors to what is to come. They're blurring the lines between reality. How many times do I need to talk about how we have these people who are going to be dating characters that they create through their phone, right? What do you think Pokemon Go is? It's a predecessor of people walking around on their phones chasing after little Pokemons. Put your phone down and there's no Pokemon there. Lift your phone up. You could see your bedroom. You could see your living room. And you could see the Pokemon inside the room. They're blurring the lines. This has everything to do with the lifting of the veil, with bringing over what's on the other side, and blurring the lines of what's real and what's not, with transhumanism. And people are going to eat this stuff up. Oh, I could be a unicorn now. Oh, whoop-did-he-do? I could fly over rainbows. I could be a monkey. And the dumbed down society we live in, people are going to be begging for it. Look at these people. Cool. I mean, these are grown-ups. These are people in their 30s and 40s talking with unicorn faces. This is what's going on in their day-to-day life. Not worrying about what they should be worrying about. Not obeying God. Not thinking about anybody but themselves. Thinking about, oh, I'm going to be a unicorn today. I'm going to be a fire hydrant. I'm going to tweet people and be a poop emoji. I mean, they even show somebody talking as poop. They don't need the emoji for that. I know plenty of pieces of poop who talk. Plenty of pieces of crap out there that run their mouths. Now, as you go through this, and they start promoting this type of technology, and you see how they even use cube symbolism, the same stuff. This is where it gets a little bit bizarre. And this is what I'm talking about with augmented reality. They're promoting augmented reality. So the guy's filming a basketball court. And then through his phone, he sees it with a T-Rex. He puts his phone down, he sees everyone playing basketball. They're blurring the lines between these things. This is the future of technology. This is everything to do with transhumanism, with people accepting them more, people wanting this stuff inside of their bodies so they don't have to hold the phone up, that they can be a computer themselves. It's insanity. I mean, you got to wonder, what's this guy thinking? He's putting a T-Rex in a basketball court. This guy's got nothing better to do on a Tuesday afternoon. But this is the dumbed down society that they've created. People are begging for this stuff. And this is the iPhone X. This is closer and closer is what we're getting to the mark of the beast. They already have the technology with the microchips. The question isn't, when is it going to happen? I mean, is it going to happen? It's when is it going to happen? But I've said it so many times in this channel, I'll continue to say it. People are going to want it and ask for it. Everybody has this vision in their head, just like with martial law, that someone's going to come to your door with a gun and force it on you. People are going to want this. And then those who deny it and don't want it, we know what scriptures say will happen to us. People such as myself who will never, ever allow this inside my body. Ever. Could care less. Put me out to pasture. Put me out to stud, as they say. But the masses in general, it's not going to be forced on them. They're going to want this. Oh, the newest iPhone technology. Oh, the newest chip technology. You don't need a phone anymore. It's all inside you. You can scan people with your own eyeballs and get their Facebook data. It's all, that type of technology already exists. It just hasn't been released. They're releasing it in doses. They're transitioning people into it, right? The phone is here now. The electronic currency and all this stuff is here, but it's not in anyone's wrist yet. It's in the phone. But what did you think? They were going to go from the wallet and go, hey, we're no longer going to take cash or credit cards. It's going to have to be in your wrist. No, they've transitioned people now into technology. And from there, they're going to go, listen, the phone was great. What an invention. But now can you imagine you don't have to carry anything around? It's all inside you. All the data you need, everything. You can access it inside of your cell. Oh, wow, that sounds great. I don't have to carry around this heavy phone anymore. I don't need a laptop. And that's what they're preparing people for. So the iPhone X, which, I don't even understand the fad with all this stuff. People go crazy. Like I said, I still have a flip phone. I'm not trying to act like I'm anything special, but I don't understand why people get so obsessed with this type of stuff. Like, everyone's going nuts over the new phone. It's the same thing as, every year it's the same thing with just more and more technology that's pushing towards the mark of the beast. Now, this one's literally scanning people's faces, and they're like, this is great. This is wonderful. No one can ever hack into my phone unless they have my face, right? And that's why you hear all these stories about these hacks. Equinox now, or Equifax, whatever it is, the credit reporting place. We heard it with Yahoo earlier in the year. This is all because they want everybody to want this technology. They're scaring people into thinking these mass cyber attacks are occurring. The only way you can be safe is to have it in you. Nobody can steal it because it's in your DNA. Nobody can take it from you. It's yours. So this is just a transition to that. This is the first step. Oh, they could read your face. So somebody gets your phone. They can't unlock it. They can't go in and steal your credit card unless they have your face. Right? I mean, I'm sure, I don't know if they've tested it out. I would assume they've tested it out holding up a photograph. I guess that wouldn't work, but maybe it will. I don't know. You know, I'm sure some hackers, they'll pretend have found a way around that at some point so that they can say, listen, now we need to get it inside your body. And people go, it sounds great. I can't wait. So $666 for the first Apple computer. Now we're at the iPhone X. The X, the transformation, the Antichrist symbol. Yes, it also means 10 in Roman numerals. People are going to go, this is a 10. Yeah, what a coincidence, though. This technology with the iPhone X, that they have all of this stuff that's all part of transhumanism and the transition that they're trying to, bring upon the masses, and they're willingly going along with it. It's scary to think how, trustworthy or, how much trust people put into these people and this technology. But they use these lies and these fear tactics to make people want this stuff. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in Scripture. And those who do are lukewarm. And they don't think this has anything to do with the mark of the beast or anything like that. They don't see the transitioning here. They're just going, technology's advanced. We need to advance. This is wonderful. I don't need to carry a credit card anymore. What do you think the chip in the credit card's there for? It takes longer for the chip in the credit card to work than it does swiping the card. That's going to be the next complaint. But that's the seed planting of the chip, the microchip. Have to pay with your microchip. Getting people prepared for that. And this phone, $999, 666 flipped. We know how they operate. And everybody's going to go nuts, ready to augment reality, ready to become emojis themselves. I mean, all right there, folks. Can't make it up. I thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.